You are now tuned into the Cut Game radio show hosted by Groom City.
It's the Cut Game radio show, we let them know we stay true
To the Cut Game.
Yeah, that's how we do. It's the Cut Game radio show, we let them know we stay true
To the Cut Game.
Yeah, that's how we do. It's the Cut Game radio show, we let them know we stay true
To the Cut Game.
Yeah, that's how we do.
The Cut Game radio show hosted by Groom City.
That's how we do.
What's going on? This is Groom City. Right now I'm chilling with the legendary Curtis Smith, founder of Xotics Hair Battle Tour, founder of Xotics Hair Products, Usher's barber, P. Diddy's barber. I know I'm missing some celebrities. Who have you blessed throughout your career?
I work with everybody from the Jackson 5, the Will Smith, you name it. Like, I've been around, for a long time. Praz, Fuji's, from, Black Rob, 112, Carl Thomas, the whole Bad Boy clique. I work with them all, man. The Weeknd, you name it.
Like I said, he's legendary, but what I respect about Curtis is that he's pushing the industry forward. He's pushing this barber culture forward. He's improving it. I'm talking about this one man right here this is 52nd Hair Battle Tour, Xotics Hair Battle Tour, and he just travels the U.S. putting out a product that brings barbers together, give them a place for them to compete and show off their skills, be able to build up a name for themselves. And that's what I respect about this man. I'm a product of his hair battle tours. I was a barber sitting in a barber shop, cobwebs on me, heard about the Xotics brand, heard about the Xotics Hair Battle Tour. Went out there, won, and I've been on ever since, man. So I owe a lot to you, Curtis.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I mean, it's definitely about, learning how to reinvent yourself and, learning the little things that you like about your craft. Sometimes you start to forget what you like about what you do. And it's good to see that, you find that love, you know what I'm saying, like from competing, and seeing that, you actually are special as a barber, you are good.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying, and that made you realize that, and that gave you like an extra battery in your back.
Exactly.
And that's what it's supposed to do, and that's why we try to do this thing.
Definitely.
To get everybody to get that battery in their back so they can figure out other things. Now you about to become a full-time union barber, and now you're doing so many things, and I'm sure a little bit of that energy came from like, okay, I see cats doing things, I didn't know it was so busy. Okay, that's what's up. I got to get on my horse.
Exactly.
I got to go. I can't be sticking around like just waiting for something to happen. I got to go make it happen.
Exactly.
You know
See, I can give my opinion on it. Being at the Xotics Hair Battle, competing with my fellow industry peoples, I didn't stop competing when I left that place. I looked at what they're doing in their career, and it's friendly competition all the way around, so I wanted to compete as well. So I placed myself in positions so I could elevate myself and actually win. So I wanted my W to keep coming. I want to continue to win until I retire. And I got that drive from the Xotics Hair Battle Tour. Being around legends. I'm talking about Curtis Smith is a legend, y'all. He's a legend, y'all. How many haircuts have you invented that went global?
Well, I definitely created the Hawkey, which is the faded mohawk. Before that, no one ever thought about doing a faded mohawk with a hairline on it. So that spun and brought on other haircuts like the Birds Fade. Then I created the South of France on Usher, which is another haircut.
That South of France is a fire haircut, bro. That South of France is a fire haircut. You can. I don't care if you got it close on the sides or if you leaving it dark on the sides.
Yeah.
That's a fire haircut. I don't care what texture of hair you got. That haircut right there is wicked.
Yeah, man.
That's wicked, Curtis.
It takes the focus and it puts it in a whole different place. And that's what that haircut's about. It looked like 4 different haircuts at one time.
And you know what I like about it? It's elegant. It's professional.
Yeah,
it's suit and tie. It's suit and tie.
And look at Michael Strahan, you know.
Straight up.
He brought it to the suit and tie round.
And I'm going to tell y'all what's special about Curtis Smith. He's so creative, but when he's developing these cuts, I mean, he's putting on the industry's best. So y'all seeing it on the big stage, and it's flawless.
And that's what makes it take off. That's what makes it take off in the barbershop too.
Yeah.
Because people see it and they go, yeah. Then their clients come, they want the same haircut. So that takes its own little path. You know what I'm saying? So then you have people coming to the barbershop with the album cover saying, I want this haircut right here. You know, and when that happens, you know, that's all you can ask for. That's why you try to create something different.
Man, brilliant, Curtis. You know what I mean? I mean, for you to see those angles and be able to do it first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of times people do things well, but right now I'm speaking with someone who does it first. And you can only it's only one person that can do something first, you know.
Yeah, there's only one time to do it first.
You know what I mean? And my man has done it first. And much respect to you, Curtis. You know, what's new for the Xotic brand? What's new for Curtis Smith? What's new going on?
All right, well, this year we're trying to change it up. Like last year, like for the last couple of years, we've been doing the tour, we've been doing the products, and you know, all that's been going good. You know, pretty steady, and you know, thank God we're able to do like, 50 events, with a good record. Like, we ain't take a black eye yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's a testament to like, the belief in the barbers and what we do, and people actually experiencing it and going, nah, I went, it was good, I'm going back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. And along the way though, we helped a lot of barbers. You know what I'm saying? We helped a lot of barbers' careers. A lot of barbers right now that people look at and say, that's one of the top barbers out there. Those people came right through my hands personally. Yeah. The little Paris Wagners of the world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, even cats like DL. DL Master Barber was a fully accomplished barber. But he was one of the guys that was catching cobwebs. And he came to one of the battles, and it just took all the cobwebs off of him immediately. And now he's like traveling the world, China, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And he's doing this thing like no other barber that I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at Pacino. Like, he's like got his brand at Target. He's doing big things, you know what I'm saying? You have, Jesse Lima, like all these other guys that's come through, that's a part of our team that part of what we build. It's like, we don't personally take anybody and put them anywhere. We lead by example. So like somebody says, when we sit around and we eating dinner together, we take all of the food, we put it in the middle of the table, and everybody eat off each other's plate. There we go. So because that's how you build that family unity. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So we lead by example. It's okay, so you doing that. Yo, how'd you do that? Oh, that's easy. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that gives me an idea. Let me go try my idea. You know what I'm saying? Yo, can you help me with that? Yeah, I got you. Whatever you need, So that's what teamwork's about. It's not really about trying to always sell product. It's really about trying to just be there for each other and really be friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, not just this fake thing like, oh, we Team Xotics, and then when we leave here, we don't speak to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we call each other on a regular basis, like, what's up? What you been up to? What you doing? Yeah, I'm coming through. I don't come to L.A. without going to Paris House. You know what I'm saying? Like, she come to, there's no way. It's not going to happen, right? So, it's just because, like, that's family. So, DL, like, different people on the team, it's family. So, like, it's not about this business. It's not about the industry. It's about creating real friendships and trying to help each other. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I also pick up from you, is that being a barber in a chair, your clients become family.
Yeah.
And I see you taking that same vibe, that same aura, and you're actually, it's like you're an apostle, you know what I mean, with the barbers out there.
Yeah.
And your bloodline out there, like you said, Pacino's, you got the DL, just the bloodline coming from the Xotic camp is you're gonna be able to produce, but just a solid individual.
And the good thing about it is the way that we craft our surroundings of teammates is based on character. It's not based on nothing else. I don't care how you cut hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't care how many followers you got. Like, most of them don't have a lot of followers. They're like, 2,000 followers. That's great. We don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
That's not important. It's about finding good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, really good people that really care about what you're trying to do and believe in your vision.
Yeah.
And like, they not about their ego. They really just about like the family. You understand what I'm saying? And you can tell those people, if you spend enough time around people, you can tell who's who. You can tell who's about their own shit. Even if they talented, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see who's about themselves and you can see who's about the squad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you find out the people who's about the squad, you select those people and you go, hey man, look, we got a special situation right here. You want to be a part of it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, look, this is what we gonna do. You know what I mean? Because those people,
definitely.
like, you could already see, like, they team players.
Yeah.
And that's what we are. We ain't there with a bunch of team players. Even though Danny and all these guys, boom, they all doing their own shit. They got money. They really got money. You know that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
they don't need to do the shit. But they do it because this is what they love to do. You understand what I'm saying? We do it because we click in a certain type of way. Like, we understand, like, it's a mission involved. It's not about, being popular. That shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people like that, some people don't. But at the end of the day, people understand that popularity helps you make things move faster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, my purpose is not to grow personally just for myself. It's really to watch them grow so that if they grow, then I grow with them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we grow together. So it's like everybody, our philosophy is everybody's family. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's cool. Like, we don't got no problems with nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we if you're doing better than us, then that's great. Maybe you can tell us some shit that we can do to get our shit better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time to sit around here on you. Like, I want you to tell me some shit. Like, tell me how I can make mine a little better, because I'm lacking somewhere, and I need, like, maybe to figure out, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe I can tell you something to get yours, and then we can rock together, like, because we don't got to compete, because we don't own nothing.
There you go.
It's like being in the hood. Like, you can't fight for the block, you don't own it. You know what I'm saying? We don't own nothing. So at the end of the day, as long as we all understand that we don't own nothing, then it's not about me and you.
Yeah.
It's about the situation. It's about changing it.
Exactly.
So now it's about how can we help each other to grow so we can change the situation. How can we get people to walk into these stores and buy the stuff that we create?
Yeah.
We the barbers, we the ones that's using it every day. We the ones that's putting it on people every day. We the ones that's working it. Why can't we create some of the stuff that's being sold in these stores? Why is it that we just gotta be the ones that's just doing the labor? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, look, it's great. You know what I mean? I love being a barber just as much as you do. But at the end of the day, we can also create other shit though. Like, we ain't gotta just do that. Pardon my language, we ain't gotta just do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do other things too.
Well, in the hair industry, the service part of the industry, I think it's only 5%. You know what I mean? The rest is it's what you're speaking on. It's products.
It's so much that we ain't do yet.
Exactly.
It's so much like, listen, for this year coming, only reason I really can't say nothing yet is because things are still shaping up on the back end. You know what I'm saying? But, we're not stopping with just like, monotony. We're not going to just keep doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to expand on a bigger level of, online stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not just people in bodies in the building. You know what I'm saying? But people being present in the moment, but not even being in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's really about. That's what the future's about. And us as barbers, so you got to learn how to, like, figure out how to take
you about
part
to
of that.
leverage technology. I got it. You about
That's
to
why I
leverage
got my team
technology.
out here. That's why I got the video people. That's why we're doing, it's a bigger picture now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And like, okay, and this is great, right? But there's people in other countries that want to be a part of this shit.
Yeah, I see y'all making noise in Peru.
Yeah.
See y'all making noise in Spain.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I mean, and thinking bigger than just being there. Thinking just like, how can you bring everybody together at one time? Like, JC got a show that's about to launch. Like, his show is gonna be incredibly huge. Like, his deal is like international. It's not just America. You know what I'm saying? So like, in Filipino, he's gonna be like Pacquiao's barber. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna be huge. You know what I'm saying? So like, just watching JC do his thing, and that's my man. Like, that's my little homie.
Yeah.
He call me Unc. I call him nephew. but for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like we regular rock. I go to his house, we eat dinner, all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's my little man. And I watch him grow. You know what I'm saying? He has a certain machismo about him that just makes him automatically gonna be somebody no matter what he do.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And now that they got a camera following him, he's gonna make barbers look good.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna make barbers. He's learned a lot. We've taught him a lot too.
Yeah.
You know, we've been through some shit.
Yeah.
We taught, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all definitely, he's refined.
Yeah,
y'all
he's
refined. Y'all
refined.
refined,
Yeah.
and that's a blessing to have individuals to refine you as a person.
Yeah, man.
So you can go global.
Mm-hmm. And he's ready. He's ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's just good to see that and knowing that that's about to happen, you know, and just all the other little things that are happening every day that people are creating that haven't blown up yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what the problem is the only problem is that people are so busy watching other people do things and trying to recreate what they've seen people do that it stunts the growth.
Definitely.
But if people could only say, that was dope, but what can I do different with that?
Yeah.
That would be hot too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
no,
it's
definitely.
So now you add a twist to it. And now it's like, okay, so now it's not the same thing. So now we just grew another level because we done created something new. And you know, and just like when they created reality TV, like they thought TV was just gonna be just shows, 30-minute shows, and that was it. And then reality TV came out, and people was like, oh shit, people really watching this stuff.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely. It changed.
Yeah, you know, so now reality TV is like big as anything else. Now regular written scripted TV is starting to make a comeback and reality TV is playing out. But it's going to be something else that's going to come up. And I'm saying, you know, for us barbers, there's places in there for us to fit in.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's place for that. And, you know, we can entertain each other all day, but there's ways for us to figure out how to entertain other people, too. And get other people to buy into what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, because if they can buy into the tattoo artists, they can buy into us, too.
Nah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
The tattoo artists got shows we've been on for years. And you know what I mean? So, like, what we do entertains us. So I think it can entertain other people, too.
Yeah.
And you know, I just want to try to figure out how to, like, bridge that little gap. You know what I mean?
Just you being you is waking up a lot of people, you know what I mean? And leading by example and just having that passion, it's stirring the pot, you know what I mean? It's stirring the pot, and the people that needs to be inspired by it, they're gonna see it. You know, a lot of people not gonna wake up from it, but the ones who need to is gonna wake up and gonna be able to keep progressing and adding and expanding what we do as barbers. You know what I mean? The barber community got better, especially on the urban tip. You know what I mean? It's definitely people see the value.
Yeah, what's happening is this, like, barbers are starting to keep their stations a little cleaner.
Yeah.
You know, because it's becoming a thing. You know,
Yeah.
people, you know, talking about things like that. Before, you know, it was like freestyle, do you. You know, as long as you do a good haircut, nobody cares if your brush got mad hair in it. You can't even see the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody cares, yo.
Yeah.
Nobody cares if you clean the clippers with the same brush you used to brush their face.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. But now, you know, people are starting to pay attention to all these little details, and it's making barbers kind of like shape up and become professional.
Now, if it's one thing in your opinion that you would like to see change in the industry, specifically the barber industry, what would that be?
Depending on the region.
Just Curtis, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What does Curtis want to see change within the barber industry? It can be small or big.
Okay, I would like to see barbering become a little bit higher regarded. Like, I want to see, like I want to at least catch up to the masseuse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, they took like a 2-week course, and they could do like a massage for like $100 an hour, but we gotta do a haircut for 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, $20 an hour. You know, I get it. Like, a masseuse is like, that's like a privilege for most people, whereas a haircut's a necessity. So you can't expect to make that type of money. But, you know, I think like the bar should be raised a little bit. Like, a haircut should just generally be like $25 or you killing yourself. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Like, it should be like a national rule. You know what I'm saying? Because you go places and it's like $10 and $5 Tuesdays. You know, it's like you go to school and pay $20,000 to go to school, and then you doing $5 Tuesdays, but a masseuse went to school for a week and paid like $1,200, and like they doing $100 massages. So it's just like a disconnect. It's just, it's like people don't value certain things the right way. And I think barbers don't value themselves sometimes, and they got to start, not being willing to do it unless it's a situation where you feel in your heart that it's necessary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes I meditate on that, but then one thing came to me is like the type of service I provide, people can see a clear difference. You know what I mean? So since they have that example out there, they're able to see the elevation. They're able to see that it's two totally different products. You know what I mean? So I kind of like, in a sense, having that example. You know what I mean? Having that example, so you can see, because you get to attract the clientele that you want. So certain clientele, they don't even want to go near that. So then you're able to shine.
Yeah, well, there's a client for everybody. And,
Yeah.
there's a barber for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's not always, there's a barber for everybody. And I just feel like, just like how you might go get a steak burger from In-N-Out or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you might go to like a joint that would charge you $20 for a burger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a restaurant for everybody. Like it's a car for everybody.
Now,
So.
how did you become the barber for the somebody, the P. Diddy's, the Usher? How did you make that transition from being the barber in the shop to just cutting some of the best entertainers we've seen?
All right. Well, I started when I was young. Though. I was 13, so I was in the shop when I was like 18. And I was like doing 20, 30 cuts a day. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, 30, 35 cuts was a normal day. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you was a young OG around 18, 19.
Like I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? And I was just grinding. I was just cutting hair every day, all day, and I wasn't even thinking about nothing. I was just like, I found a way to make money. That's all I cared about. You know what I'm saying? I love cutting hair, and I found a way to make money doing something I love. So I was just like, I'm never doing nothing else. I was in college, started messing up. I was on a football team in college. My shoulder was messing up on me, like, you know what I'm saying? And then I started failing in classes and all of that.
Yeah.
And I was the littlest dude on the team, you could imagine. Because I was the number 8 college in the country.
Wow.
And I was about to start, you know what I'm saying? But I messed up in class, They used to call me Megan. Because I was 175, I was 5'5", 175. Ran like a 4.5, 4.4. And I could stop on a dime and break you down. You understand what I'm saying? So when I caught the ball, it was over. Like, I used to run through the whole defense with no problem. So I was good. I was thinking I want to play football, but I knew at my height I wasn't going to be a professional football player. But I love I love cutting hair. I was doing that since I was 13. You know what I mean? So it was like, it got to the point where I started feeling it. Once I couldn't play football no more, I said, I'm cutting hair. So I dropped out of college and went full speed.
All right, y'all post for this picture. I'm going to take my old ass home.
Yeah, so I went full speed. Hold on. Yeah, so I went full speed, And then what happened was, I just started getting so many clients because I was so passionate about cutting hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People was coming to me.
So you went full speed with fast speeds.
Yeah. You talking about 80, 85, 87, 88. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm in there full speed. You know what I mean? And I'm like, killing them, like really killing them. Like I got people come from other states to get haircuts now. I'm doing chemical blowouts. Like cats don't even know where to begin with that. Wow. I'm doing the dyes back then.
Wow.
Before anybody was doing that, I was doing that. Like I can show you pictures of 89, 1990 haircuts, 2000 haircuts that I created that cats do to this day that you cannot show me any pictures of, like a temple taper. You can't show me any pictures of that before 1992. I created that haircut.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go back into the history books. I don't even talk about it. DL will tell you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a haircut that people used to send their customers to me because they couldn't figure out how to do the fade. You understand what I'm saying? So it's things like that I was doing. I was so into it. That was just my thing, And then one day I just decided to open up a barber shop because I had so many customers. I was working for a barber that was an OG, a real old OG, still there right now to this day, and and he didn't want to change the shop. He didn't want to change up the furniture. And I was like, yo, listen, I'll give you $5,000 right now. You don't got to give me nothing back. I just want to hook the shop up a little, get some new couches and, make the shit look good for the customers. And he was like, nah, but to this day, it's still the same couches and everything, but now it's a national landmark, and they can't do nothing. It's a landmark. It's a historic landmark, that shop right now.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying? And Rosie been there since 1972. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, no, 1962. All right, he got plants in there that's older than both of us.
Damn.
Plants. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the man I respect. That's my mentor. That's my OG. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like I outgrew it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go get my own.
Yeah.
So me and Kid Capri, the DJ, you know what I'm saying? That was my man. That was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? All that. Me and him opened up a shop together. He was getting money. I was getting money. You know what I'm saying? Let's go open the shop. We opened the shop together. We was killing it. Then one day Puff called me, and that just changed everything.
Wow.
You know
What
what
year
I'm
was
saying?
this when Puff called you?
97.
97?
So from 94 to 97, like, we was in there murdering the world. Like,
So did Kid Capri ever cut in there, or he just
no, you know,
was
he's a
just an
DJ.
investor?
He's a DJ, yeah.
Oh,
he's
so
a-
he was DJing while you cut.
Yeah. No, but he wasn't DJing in the shop. I'm saying he was, you know, Def Comedy Jam DJ.
Yeah.
He was all this other
So
stuff.
he was an investor.
Yeah, he was my partner. He was my brother. You know, that's my boy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it was like, we put the money up together. It was right in our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So we opened up shop in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was popping. You know what I mean? Like, I met my wife there.
Yeah.
You know, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it all started with the whole Puff thing. You
Now,
know,
when Puff
97.
called you, what was it? What did he need from you?
No, he called looking for me, and one of my stylists answered the phone, and she was like, "This ain't no Puff Daddy," and hung up on him. And then she was like, "Some dude acting like he Puff on the phone, talking about he want, you know." And I'm like, "Yo, you serious? You just hung the? What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Now I'm bugging." Like, you know. So turns out my man Tinker, who's Puff's cousin, came and got a haircut from me 2 days before that, and that was his first time getting a cut. And I was about to lock up my shop. And then he was like, yo, limped up, and I said, yo, man, this dude ain't gonna tip me, man. I'm not giving this dude no haircut. He said, yo, man, listen, you know, my girl Q-Lean told me
Man,
to come
fuck what
through.
he talking about. Curtis Smith is a pioneer. That's it. That's all.
Love you, boy. Yeah. So now, it turns out that's his cousin. So now Tico walking through the office. Puff goes, yo, who's this Curtis Smith guy? Everybody's telling me he's the best dude in New York with the cuts. Because he was asking around, so everybody was telling him about me.
Wow.
So, you know, Tinker goes, oh, yo, that's the dude that cut me the other day. Yo, he gave me the best cut I ever had. So then he called me like, yo, Kurt, there was Tinker. Yo, Puff looking for you. So I'm like, oh, okay, so it was actually real. You know, went down, cut one of his artists, and he was like, nice cut. You know, he got a video shoot tomorrow. Can you be there? I said, yeah. Lil Jerome, cut him up. Lil Jerome walked on the set. Puffed in one of these joints. Microphone. Perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he ain't never seen no cut like that in his life. You know what I'm saying? So Jerome gets on the set. Everybody in the crowd now, the whole everybody Puff's directing.
Now for
Everybody in
those
the
of you
crowd.
that didn't catch it, he said microphone. That means that he had his afro looking like
like a black sponge.
a microphone, like the front of a microphone.
Yeah, like 1, 2. That's what we used to call those. the
Yeah.
Microphone. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now, huh? Nah, they like that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in the middle of the interview. Yeah, right. So laced it up, boom. He looked at his hair. He looked at me. He said, "Yo, can you think you cut my hair?" I said, "All right, cool." Cut his hair. He said, "Yo, you my ball for the rest of my life," and that's how the journey started, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, what was your rate back then for grooming on set, grooming Puff Daddy? What was your rate back then?
I didn't know the difference, so like I kind of came in on some like, well, I make about $350 in the shop every day. You know, I started doing one of them type things, so
Yeah.
I was charging like $350, $400. You know what I'm saying? Just to be on set. I mean, just to be around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, then I realized like I was really like losing a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was losing my clientele. The car's so sick. Yeah, right. I realized I'm losing a lot more than that. I'm losing, like, you know, my clientele. I'm losing my loyal customers. I'm losing my business. It made me realize that my time is worth a lot more than that. You know, so then I had to, like, step it up. You know what I'm saying? I can't say where it's at now because that's kind of, like, not really public information. But,
Yeah, no, I got you.
But, you know, like, we've made changes accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, man, thank you for the time, Curtis.
No doubt, man.
Man, appreciate you, my brother.
No
man.
doubt,
God bless
man.
you.
Yeah, man.
And I'll see you tomorrow, family. All right, family.
concludes our show. Please join us next week as we chop up game and share secrets to success on the Cut Game Radio Show.